What's going on, guys? It's Brian. This is my first YouTube video. My story basically is, long story short, started out doing human services. I got a director job running my own facility with my own program. But one of the things I found, and it was kind of a shock to me, is once you kind of achieved it and you work in it for a while, you realize this isn't what you thought it was. And it took, a passing of somebody close to me, my mom, to really kind of jar me out of it and say, you're not really living your dream. And so, I'd already been doing some side stuff with a friend. He had a business running. I was kind of partnered in there. And so I just jumped in with both feet. And so that's where we're at. So flash forward to me now. I own two businesses. One is marketing consulting. I'm kind of pivoting into more lead generation stuff and focusing on that. And I do some copywriting along with that. So a little bit of video work, some photography, the whole nine. Kind of a jack of all trades, but I'm really trying to niche it down. And then I'm co-owner of Coach Mo Athletics, which is based in Omaha, Nebraska. My business partner is the only certified speed and agility coach in the region, and so we really have. He has an affinity for training basketball players, and so we have a couple of prospects, and that's what I'll say, a couple of high-level prospects who are getting some solid looks from some important people in the country. And so that's really what I've been focusing on, is the two businesses. And I'll be transparent with y'all. I've really focused on the coaching business I'm involved in, the athletic coaching business, and not so much on my personal business. But I need to focus on my personal business, and I figure this is a great chance to have some accountability, share my journey, share some things I've learned about marketing, shooting video, whatever. And so I wanted to document my journey. So that's what this channel is. Hopefully it's a resource for you to learn, some things some lessons I've learned. I'm not 100% right about everything, and some of the stuff I'm still learning as I'm going. So I'm telling you how to do it, but I may not know all the aspects of it. So if you know a little bit different or know more, feel free to hit me in the comments and let me know. But my business is, my personal business is called I Sell Words. Started out as a copywriting business and kind of branched out into a lot more. Kind of I had to put on my consulting hat because I did a lot of consulting with, when you're with human services, especially, you have to do a lot of consulting with your employees. You have to do a lot of mentoring with your employees. You got to do a lot of role modeling. And sometimes you're even kind of their ear for personal issues and helping them sort through personal things. So I did a lot of personal development and training. When I was with one of the biggest human service agencies in my region, I found myself drifting more towards the training department, and I helped out with the training department, helped them rewrite a couple of things. One of the signature programs that they were employing in the residential program, I helped rewrite that and help figure out how to retrain that. And so I realized I do have kind of an affinity for training, and so I kind of combine the two. So my copywriting business is kind of morphed into a consulting business. And even such, I'm realizing I'm more drawn towards teaching people how to use direct response marketing, accountable marketing techniques, inexpensive marketing techniques to generate more clients. And so with that, I'm focusing on lead generation. So those are the areas I'm going to hit. You're going to see personal development for business owners. You're going to see personal development just for you as an individual, not just a business owner. You're going to see some direct response marketing stuff on here, and you'll probably see some lead generation using social media, using things like YouTube and things like that. Utilizing tools that don't cost a heck of a whole lot. Now, who this channel isn't for is if you might be a hyper experienced business owner, or maybe you are a phenomenal marketer. Some of this stuff might be pretty elementary to you. I hope that I can share some information. Maybe you find something that you don't know, but understand I'm still learning this. And so this is my accountability channel to teach you what I know as I learn it. So that's what it is. You know, if that kind of floats your boat, if you're looking at transitioning, specifically my point of view is going to be more from a human services field, because there are some really unique barriers, and I'll do that probably in my first video, talking about the barriers that you run into when you're trying to transition and get your mindset from a human services worker to a business owner. It's a different ball game. In my experience, and the transition can be a little bit tough because you have to repurpose some of the skills and you have to learn how to repackage some of that stuff. But that's a subsequent video. I'll do another video later on with that. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Share this with whoever you know that's looking at being a business owner, and maybe my journey can help them make their way. Again, it's Brian. I Sell Words. The link is going to be in the description, so you can check out my kind of pedestrian website, but it serves its purpose. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.